해줄게. Hi, Joss. How are you doing today, Joss? Where are you from? Great, great. Do you have a Korean name, or do you just go by Joss? Or maybe you're not Korean. Are you from Korea? Great, great. So yeah, welcome. This is just for fun. All right. I don't have a topic. If you have a topic, you can, bring it to the chat, and then we'll talk about it. But I don't have a topic. I'm just playing. I'm just chilling. It's Saturday, and I'm here to just talk with you guys. As you can see in the title, it's called Free Talking, or we call it Small Talk. We'll have small talk. Welcome, Joss. So you're Korean. How long have you been learning English? Great, great. You've been studying English for 1 year. Great. So you have been studying for 1 year. Good, good. What are you up to right now? What are you What are you up to means what are you doing right now? So, well, right now you're watching my live, but what are you up to means like what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, nice, nice. Great. And it's what? It's almost 10. Oh, so you're having dinner late. You're having dinner pretty late. I actually need to eat. So I'll probably be on this YouTube live for the next maybe half an hour. So I'll be here for maybe for the next 30 minutes and then I am going to eat. Yeah. Hi Dylan. Dylan, I love your name. 영어회화 공부 Dylan. Good. How are you? It's good to see you again, Dylan. Great. Dylan, are you Korean? I'm guessing you are, but are you Korean? Hi, Minty Cho. She thought the notification was for a new video. Yeah, it's for a live. Welcome, Mint. Can I just call you Mint? Can I call you Mint? Is that okay? Mint? Because it's really hard to pronounce Minty Cho in an American way. So is it okay if I say Mint? Hey, Mint. Or would you prefer chocolate? Great. Whatever I feel like. I think I like mint. I think it's an easier way to say the name. Good to have you, Mint. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Dylan, that's a good question. I like milk chocolate. I don't love mint chocolate. I have a question for you guys. Do you guys prefer white chocolate or I'm sorry. Take that back. Do you guys prefer black chocolate or milk chocolate? Black chocolate. There's no such thing as black chocolate. I meant dark chocolate, sorry. Dark chocolate or milk chocolate? Alright, Sungmin says dark. Why? Why do you like dark chocolate more than milk chocolate? Why do you like dark chocolate more than milk chocolate? Too bitter. I like that. I like that answer. Yeah, Dylan's with me on this. No, I don't hate dark chocolate. But I just prefer white chocolate. I don't hate dark chocolate. I just prefer white chocolate. My wife likes dark chocolate. My wife likes dark chocolate a lot. I mean, she only eats dark chocolate. Oh, so Joss, you think dark chocolate is better as well? Yeah, it goes well with a cafe latte with coffee with a latte. Love the taste. Yeah. So mint. I have to answer that question. I haven't gotten a haircut since last year, since last June. So I haven't cut my hair for a year, almost a year. Mint, do you think I should get a haircut? Do you think I should get a haircut? Have you seen me? I should show you pictures with me in short hair. I don't have. Um, I don't want to cut it just yet, but I think like maybe towards August, July or August, I might get really tired. Dylan, you want to see me with short hair? Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys more questions. All right. Oh, okay. Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a decade? Would you rather be in a jail for 5 years or would you rather be in a coma for a decade? Coma means you can't move, right? Coma means if you're in a coma, you can't move. You're in a vegetative state. 식물인간, right? We call it 식물인간. So would you rather be in prison for 5 years or would you rather be in coma for 10 years? I actually just washed my hair today, Mint, and it was such a hassle. It was such a hassle. I had to dry it for maybe 15 minutes, and it's still not fully dried. I learned to play the guitar when I was young. I started playing it when I was like very little, but I couldn't play it for a long time. So I went back and forth. I played it and I didn't play it and I played it again. So it's been a few years, but I didn't play it continuously. Dylan, I love your answer. I love that. 5 years in jail because if you're in a coma for 10 years, then you'll lose all of your muscles because you can't move at all. I love that. That's exactly what I want to say. What do you guys think? Joss, Mint, anybody else have an opinion? What do you guys think? Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny. So Dylan said, I would rather be in jail for 5 years rather than be in a coma for 10 years. Because you'll lose all your muscles if you're in a coma. But if you're in jail, you can actually work out. You might actually get more muscle if you're in jail. That is so funny. I guess, I think that's a pretty easy question. I think everybody would say 5 years in jail. Exactly. Yeah, I love that answer, Mint. Mint, that's a really, really cool answer. So if you were in a coma for a decade, you would worry all the people around you, and they have to come and visit you to check. I'd rather be in prison than if I had to choose. Perfect. So, Mincho, if you were in a coma for a decade, people around you will worry. People around you will worry. If you were in a coma for a decade, people around you will worry. You can also say people around you will worry about you, and they have to come and visit you to check. Exactly, that's perfect. So I'd rather be in prison if I had to choose. I would maybe take out the then. So I'd rather be in prison if I had to choose. Great. I love that answer. Yeah, I think I would say the same thing. That was actually not a really good question. I think it's pretty simple, and I don't think anybody would choose the other one. Okay. Okay, this is a question that I asked a lot of people. Do you guys prefer the mountains or the beach? Do you prefer mountains or the beach? Do you prefer the mountain or the beach? This means like if you had a choice to go to you know, I don't know, to go to have a little picnic, or maybe not a picnic, but to have fun, you know, on your day off. If you were to go and have fun on a day off, do you prefer to go to the beach or the mountain? That's so funny. Are you getting in shape? That was perfect. That was a really good answer, Mint. Mint said, I would choose a mountain because I'm not ready to take off my clothes yet. LMAO. So are you getting in shape? Are you getting in shape? It's not quite summertime yet, so it might be hard. So if you guys are new, I'm asking people, do you prefer the beach or the mountains? Do you prefer the beach or the mountains? I'm trying to get a hot summer body, so I'd rather go to the beach to flex, hopefully. Okay, I'm guessing you're a guy, Dylan, and that's awesome. I like that. Yeah. Great. So that's a good question. So question, why did you use the article the, not a? Do you prefer the beach or the mountains? So in this situation, I said the. You could actually go with either one. I could say, do you prefer to go to a beach or to go to a mountain? But in this case, I said the beach because I just said that word. Okay, does that make sense? I only said the beach. Do you prefer the beach or the mountain? Mountains. Do you prefer the beach or the mountains? I said this because I only talked about these two words, and they are definite. The is a definite article. Okay? The is a definite article. It means specific. If I said, do you prefer to go to, if I said it in a sentence, then I would say, do you prefer to go to a beach? In this situation, it's not that important. But that's a good question, Mint. That is a very, very good question. So if you say, Josh, that's a good question, Josh, as well. I prefer beach. You should say, I prefer the beach. Or, I prefer to go to a beach. Articles are always confusing. Definitely. I agree. Mint, it's very, very confusing. Dylan, I have a question. How many times do you go to the gym in a week? How many times a week do you go to the gym? How do you guys feel about going to the gym? Do you guys like going to the gym? That's the next question. Do you guys like going to the gym? Oh wow, 5 times a week. That's great. So 5 days a week. So I go to the gym 5 days a week. That's great. That's great. But I find it really hard to make time for the gym these days. It's hard. It's hard. I agree. For me, I try to go to the gym in the morning because I have classes and I want to make time for YouTube. I have classes towards the afternoon, so I try to go really early in the morning. But it's not easy. It's not easy because waking up, I feel very unmotivated to actually do a physical activity. But I think towards later on in the day, like for example in the evening, I'm more unmotivated to go because I have to eat and I have classes and I get busy. I get busier during the day. So if I don't work out in the morning, it's very hard to actually fit in a workout. So how do you guys feel about the gym? How do you guys feel about the gym? Oh, thank you, Mint. I'm a personal trainer actually, so I have to stay fit. I try to stay fit. Um, I have another question, guys. I have another question. Do you, or would you rather, would you rather spend a year at war or a year in prison? Would you rather spend a year at war or a year in prison? For me, I would rather spend a year in prison. Now, depending on what kind of position I am at war, I would choose to go to the war. I would choose to be at a war, right? But I would rather go to prison for a year because it's really easy to die if you're at war. If you're in a war, and you guys know this if you guys have been to the military, but did you know that people die at war fighting with your allies, fighting with your own people, more than people dying or people being killed by the enemies. Like if you look back to the Korean War, more people died from their own allies because they didn't like each other. More people died fighting their own allies than fighting their enemies. And a lot of things can happen at war, and it's really really sad to see what it's like in Ukraine right now. My split, Dylan, is PPL, and I'm going to ask you if you know what that is. That's my split. My split is PPL. Do you know what that is? So PPL means push, pull, legs. So push is yeah, PPL like people. Yeah, PPL means push, pull, legs. So to answer that question, I would split it 3 ways. So I would split it 3 ways. Now, what's your split? I split it 3 ways. Right. push-pull legs. Hey guys, I know a lot of you guys have, so we have Mint, Dylan, and we have some other people. Make sure you guys like this video. I think getting more likes push the algorithm forward and it gets shown to more people. So just, if you guys haven't, just wanted to let you know, you guys should. That'd be great. I'm looking at more questions here for you guys to answer. Ooh, this is a very, very good question. Okay, guys, would you rather solve world hunger? Would you rather solve world hunger or global warming? Would you rather solve world hunger or global warming? I think I would solve world hunger. I know it's such a difficult question. This is a difficult question because then some of you guys can say, so you don't care about global warming? You don't care about our planet? But I care about people starving. I've starved maybe a couple meals and it felt terrible. I haven't starved for more than 2 or 3 meals. I know some people are religious and they starve for days. I can't imagine doing that. I cannot imagine doing that. And I know what it feels like to be hungry. And it's just so sad that people would have to face that. I mean, even now, and that's a big problem, right? That's actually a big problem in the US as well. A lot of children don't have great lunches in the US, and they actually don't eat during school. It's a really big problem right now. So I would solve world hunger rather than solve global warming. Okay, so Dylan says, I would go for global warming because there's no worse feeling than being starving. So do you prefer to solve world hunger or do you prefer to solve global warming? Do you prefer to solve global warming or do you prefer to solve world hunger? Hi, Sunny. Sunny, I don't know what that emoji is, but that's interesting. Oh, good. Yeah, so I would solve the hunger. Good. I would solve the hunger. Yeah. It might sound egotistic. I prefer to solve global warming since the planet is being destroyed. It doesn't sound that. Yeah, that's fine. That's it's everybody's opinions. We value people's opinions. It can be different. I think if people value other people's opinions, I think the world would be in a better place because a lot of people neglect other people's opinions and think they're true. That's a big problem right now in politics. Everybody thinks they're right. But if you value other people's opinions, we could make a lot of different we can make a lot of changes to this planet. Okay, and why do you think, why do you prefer? This is a hard question. Oh, Mint says, we won't die from hunger anytime soon. Okay, that's a good point. 최종혁, Mr. Choi, I'm going to call you Mr. Choi. Mr. Choi says, in my case, global warming is more serious because we can solve hunger problem with donation, volunteer, etc. But warming, we can't keep out if warming started already. Yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah, I like that. So, in my case, global warming is more serious global warming is more serious because we can solve hunger problems. I would add an S. We can solve hunger problems with donations or volunteering. So let's just make it plural. Hunger problems, donations, volunteering, etc. But we can't keep out global warming. So I would say, but we can't keep out global warming if it already started. Does that make sense? So I would fix it like this. In my case, global warming is more serious because we can solve hunger problems with donations or volunteering. But we can't keep out global warming if it already started. Yeah. Nope. My pleasure, guys. Feel free to write here. Feel free to write. This is really good for you guys to practice, not only to speak, but also writing will be very helpful for you guys as well. I think that doing this consistently, people don't really realize that writing is actually a really, really big component to speaking. I don't know if you've watched my my other video that I uploaded about 2 weeks ago. I think I uploaded a video and the title was 영어 잘하면서 원어민으로 가려면 어떻게 해야 되는지 영상을 만들었어요. In that video, right? In that video, I talk about writing, and writing is extremely important, guys. So feel free to write. Hello.
Hello.
You want to say hi? So my wife is back.
What do you think?
Just for small talk, I'm asking people, would you rather solve global warming or would you rather solve world hunger? Tell it to the audience. Would you see? Watch these numbers go up now. It'll go up to like 20. Okay. Would you
Global
rather?
warming or world hunger?
Yes.
That's so hard. I don't know.
No, you have to answer it. People, these guys all answered it. You have to answer it.
Okay. Chill. You know what? I think global warming.
Global warming. You think global warming? Why?
Because even if I were able to fix world hunger, which would be great, if you don't fix global warming, people won't be able to eat for that long anyway. Like it won't, like if the world goes to shit, then.
Hey, no cursing.
I mean, if the world ends as we know it, then like that doesn't. I mean, it would be really helpful, but it wouldn't be helpful for that long. I guess.
Okay, so you're saying you'd rather solve global warming because the world might not be around to the world might not we might not be able to get the resources from the world to feed people.
Right. Well, if you don't,
That's a good point.
Something like that. Yeah. Exactly. Like if the world, if it turns into a desert or ice caps melt or whatever, and animals die, could cause a lot of other problems.
Good point. Okay, I like that. I like that.
Okay.
Again, I appreciate everybody's opinions. Just because it's different doesn't mean it's wrong. The problem right now, I think, is that a lot of people say, "Oh, it's different," but different is not the same as wrong. Thank you, Yubin. Yubin Lee says, "Damn, you are really good looking."
Oh.
Thank you. I hope you're not a person I actually know, because I know a person named Yubin. Yubin's a popular name, but oh, candle.
Yeah, smell it. It's really nice. She's getting rid of a bunch.
I hope you're not my friend.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, I know.
Smell it.
Oh yeah.
What's
Hey guys,
it?
smell this. Smell this. 요즘에 문제가 뭐냐면은 제가 생각했을 때 그 우리가 흔히 얘기할 때 달라라는 거를 달라라고 그건 좀 다르다라는 얘기를 틀리다랑 다르다랑 그걸 섞어서 얘기할 때가 많아요. 저도 그렇고 한국 사람들이 많이 그렇게 하는 것 같아요. 그러니까 다르다랑 틀리다라는 건 굉장히 다른 단어인데 그거를 섞어서 많이 사용을 하시더라고요. 저도 사실 많이 그러고. Anyway, Mint says smells good.
Oh, you're going through questions.
Yeah, we're going
I
through
see,
questions.
I see.
Oh, that's a good question. 66. All right, you tell the audience here.
Ooh.
Get closer.
Okay. Would you rather win $25,000 yourself, or have your best friend win $100,000?
So, would you rather win $25,000? 25,000불이면 한 대략 하나로 3천만 원 정도 됩니다. 한 2,500만 원이라고 얘기를 할게요. 2,500만 원. Would you rather win $25,000 or your best friend win $100,000?
That's tricky. What would you do?
Hey, you're my best friend. So, hey, my wife is my
There
best
you go.
friend. So, definitely the latter. I would say the latter. The latter. And the latter, in this case, is the best friend winning $100,000. So that's what I'd want.
That's tricky.
I would rather have my friend win $100,000. I would rather have my friend win $100,000.
My friend won't share the money.
100%, 25,000. Oh, Mint says the latter one. Good, the latter. You could just say the
I
latter.
think it really depends on how close your friend is.
Yeah.
And like, you know.
Hey, what would you say?
You know, $100,000 is actually not even that much money. Like if you're in college and stuff, and you want to go to a good college, you know what I mean? So like,
Spill the beans! Come
say
on,
if
spill it!
Sylvia, like Sylvia, if she got $100,000.
Hey,
She
I'm your
would-
best friend. Sylvia's not your best friend anymore. I'm your best friend.
No, you're my husband. She's my best friend. Yeah.
Hey, lucky I'm in love with my best friend. You don't know that song?
I know that song.
Are you in love with Sylvia?
No, but that doesn't apply to everybody.
Okay, so what's the answer?
I think I would have to go with 25,000 for myself. For us.
Y'all are selfish. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
Because
kidding.
I know that Sylvia has
Different
two younger
does not mean
siblings.
wrong. Different.
Sylvia has two younger siblings, and they both have to go through college, and her mom, I mean, they're not like super wealthy or anything, so I know she would use it. She would have a good reason to use it to help her siblings go through college, so personally I wouldn't get any.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
no, because I was like, then why do you say you would get the 25? At first, I was like, okay, never mind. Okay, cool. So Dylan says, of course, I would rather win 25K because I know my friend won't share the money with me.
That's what I read earlier. Are you reading it?
Oh, did you read that?
That's what I was
Okay,
laughing at
so
earlier.
if
I
you
thought
won the
you were too.
lottery, would you tell your wife? Definitely not.
Would you tell you what?
If I won the lottery,
Would you tell who?
my wife, you, would I tell you?
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't tell you.
Really?
I'm kidding. I would tell her. I would tell.
I
I would
mean,
tell. I
You
would
don't have
tell
to
my.
me. You could just start spending a lot of money on it instead.
I'll be like, hey, I got this Lambo, but you know, I earned it from my subscribers. I earned it from YouTube. Yeah, right. And you'd be like, wow, you're doing really well on YouTube.
Cool.
So, hey, again, let me ask you guys again. So, since we might have new viewers, would you rather win $25,000 or your friend win $100,000? That's grammatically wrong, but
Is it though?
because would you rather is the question. So
Yeah.
you'd have to say, would you rather have your friend? You'd need the word have. Yeah. Would you rather win $25,000 or have your best friend win $100,000? Maybe I'll go on to the next question.
Ooh,
But-
would you rather be in history books for something terrible? Or be forgotten completely after you die?
Hey, that's normal though. Everybody gets forgotten.
Right, I would be forgotten. I don't
That's-
want to be known for something terrible.
Yeah, no, that's not a.
Have a mullet for a year for 6 months. That's funny. Oh, this
Apocalypse,
is
zombie
oh my God.
apocalypse. Oh, I like this question. Okay, or do you want to choose one? Why don't you choose one? People are gonna click on this and be like, "Oh, they're singing."
Okay. Would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse or a robot apocalypse? I think it's a good one.
Would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse or a robot apocalypse? Oh, did I leave that on? Would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse or a robot apocalypse? Zombie or robots?
I feel like zombie would be easier to outsmart, but robot would be cleaner. Like, you know, like zombie apocalypses are always look like messy and disgusting.
Yeah.
And then robot apocalypse would be like super intelligent, but then they're cleaner.
Okay. Well.
Probably
Okay. So
zombie.
what do
Zombie would
you
be better.
zombie? Okay. Dylan says zombie. I think I'm gonna have to go with the zombies
Yeah.
too, because robots would be extremely hard to kill.
Right?
How would you kill a
How
robot
would you
without?
outsmart them? Oh, the bees are back.
We have a bee problem.
It's not a problem. Exactly. Yeah, I agree. I think robots are smarter than human beings, but zombies are dumb. Yep, I agree. Although
Perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
you don't know. And also, I like that we all pick zombies, but we're actually more likely heading towards a robot apocalypse than we
You
are.
never know. Hey, we watched
Like AI.
Last of Us. If you guys have, is it
Oh,
called
yeah.
Last of Us?
The Last of
Yeah,
Us.
The Last of
So
Us.
good.
Mint is asking. It is random, but I'm wondering if you guys dance.
I swing dance. He doesn't dance. He's really bad at dancing.
I'm not bad. I just
You're
choose
fine.
not to.
No,
I
you're-
just choose not to dance. Okay. I
His
just.
dancing rhythm has something to be desired, but he has a lot of effort.
I just choose not to dance, guys. Okay. I'm actually a really, really good dancer
Okay.
and a singer. I'm a triple threat, guys. But I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Robot apocalypse because it's like Terminator. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Terminator. I was actually really gonna say robot because I kind of want to be like a Cyclops.
You want to be the robot?
Yeah. I want
Cyclops or
Cyclops.
cyborg?
Cyborg. Yes.
Okay,
Cyborg.
I was
I meant
like, you want
cyborg.
one eye in the middle of
No,
your
no, no,
forehead?
no. Like a cyborg, meaning like you know how John Connor. If you watched, I don't know if you watched Terminator 5 or later
seen
on in the
it.
Terminators, humans actually kind of put machines in their bodies. So you're technically like half machine. So if I were to fight, you know, a robot, I'd have to get the laundry's done.
Yeah, I know.
Mint is learning salsa. with my
Oh,
girlfriend.
so cool.
You should try. So much fun.
Yes, I told you so many times I want to learn dancing with you. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that.
I can try hot sauce.
Hot.
Hot sauce instead of salsa.
Ha ha ha. That was
Okay,
so
sorry.
cringy. Partner dancing is really fun. Or ballroom dancing of any kind.
Oh, hey, read Dylan's
A blind
comment.
date tomorrow. Any tips? I'm nervous. Ooh. With a Korean girl?
Oh yeah, is she
Or
Korean?
like.
Dylan's a guy. So is she
Yeah.
Korean or is she
Does that make a difference?
foreigner?
I think.
Yes, that's a huge. That's
I
very
can't
important.
give you much advice for Koreans. She's Korean. I mean, what does she do? Do you know anything about her, or just like, oh, I guess if it's a blind date, you don't really know anything, right?
If it's a blind date, do you not know anything about that?
I don't know. It depends. Maybe it just means you've never met them before, or like.
She's a civil servant.
Okay, cool.
So that's actually that's a really, really respected job in Korea.
Cool. I don't know. That's hard.
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
No, but really though, I know it's a cliche, but
I don't know about Korean girls and if it's the same. Honestly, it's hard to say. But I would say, I don't know if you guys just plan to meet for coffee or something, or if you're like supposed to plan something. But I would say try and think of something. If you are planning something to do, try and think of something that's not one of the cliche things, because it's memorable. You know? That's what I would say. It's like more interesting if you're like, I don't know, doing
so what is the tip here?
like think of something unless you already planned to like just, I don't know, meet for coffee, but just be natural.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, just natural, you know. I mean, yeah.
It's hard to say.
I think if it's a blind date, I think you should really spend the time getting to know them, or her.
Definitely. For sure.
Without even like thinking about what you're doing, like what Dylan you're doing, but think about like what she is like, and you know. I think
Right.
that's-
I guess remember that like it's not just about you impressing her. You have to like her too.
Yeah.
For it to be
Yeah.
like you're also, you know, like deciding if you like her. It's not just trying to get her to like you.
Because a lot of guys are like, oh, I want to make the best impression. Like I wanna, you know, I wanna look handsome. I wanna look like I'm put together, and you know, and I wanna show the best of myself to her. But then also, you really want to know what she's like. You know, like you really want to learn, because it's a blind date. You know.
Not to say you shouldn't dress well or whatever.
No, go.
It does
in,
matter. I won't lie.
Cool. Any other questions? Oh.
Oh, that's so hard.
Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak? Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak?
That's hard.
Oh, you know, I have a perfect answer.
What?
I have a perfect. All right, I'm gonna go first. Okay, think about this, guys. Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak? I would rather lose the ability to read because I can listen to my books.
That's true. There's always audiobooks now, or have someone read it.
A lot of people use audiobooks these days. You never read. I don't think I've ever seen you.
I do.
My wife
There's
always
books
listens to audiobooks. She listens a lot. So,
Yeah.
you know, most people listen nowadays. Nobody really reads. I read the news, I read books, but I can't. I mean, this is how I make money. I speak. So I would rather lose the ability to read because I can listen 2 books. Okay, so Mint says the former one this time.
Yeah, I would
Former
agree with that
this
as
time.
well. Yeah,
The former. Good.
reading for sure.
This message has been helpful review. Let's say. Oh, that's not bad. I can show that. All right. If you weren't able to read, there would be no point living. Okay. Yeah. Oh wait. So Mint says, so you would rather lose the ability to speak.
I mean, I assume you mean speak verbally because they're like, can you use sign language?
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of people who can't speak and they do, but they can read. So.
Right. So you're just choosing one though. You just said both. You just said it as if both of them are gone.
No, you can't speak, but you can read.
I know, but you were saying there's a lot of people that use sign language but can read, so you're saying.
Does sign language count as speaking? Is what I'm
No,
saying.
no, of course not.
Okay, then I mean, actually, not being able to speak wouldn't be quite so terrible.
I would rather lose the ability to read because I'm very talkative. That's very good. That's a very good sentence. It would be like torture not being able to speak. Very good. Perfect sentence. I'd rather lose the ability to read because I'm very talkative. It would be like torture not being able to speak.
Beautiful and stupid or unattractive.
All right, I think we're gonna have to call it a day here because I need to go and get the laundry.
Yeah.
We need to hang the laundry. So, all right.
No dryers.
Do you wanna say anything before we head out? You're pretty early.
Pretty early? What do
Yeah, I
you
thought you were gonna be later.
Oh. Her sister's in town, so
I see. Okay.
for one day. No, I don't think so. Keep learning English.
Keep learning English.
I'm trying to learn Korean and it's hard.
Yeah.
Starting.
Yeah, it has been learning Korean. Thank you for joining, guys. And I know, 10:30. It's getting late. Thanks for staying. Mincho, Yubin, Dylan. I remember you guys. Maybe we can all hang out in Korea. All right. Bye, guys.